speaking of guys who
he had like a 1,600 yards.
may or may not be Hall of Famers, we can talk about this guy that is working on making his comeback back into the National Football League, that being Cam Newton.
Is Cam Newton a Hall of Famer?
That was the segue. Thank you for picking that up. That was the question. But before we talk about that, we want to talk about this video and also how that hat works. Just a little bit about that too.
We talked about Cam's style.
There's no
already.
top to it, I think.
There has to be, because there's
style.
there's like a trap door in the back or something that is wide open, right?
He told a trap door.
But that's not the reason I bring Cam up, although it's a very interesting hat and a very interesting look. Cam Newton has made a list of NFL QBs he would back up because he first came out and said there ain't 32 MFers that are better than me, as in starting quarterbacks in the NFL, right?
There's about 31.
But does he have as much leverage as he believes he does? We can play.
Let's talk about that background, though,
Let's
dude.
play a
That's
clip
sick.
of this. It is sweet.
It's
Let's
like all
play a
his
clip
little,
of this
it's like his little
video
language.
right here.
Have a lot of
I don't even
things
know
to
what
say
it is.
in regards to my future in the NFL, and I wanted to set the record straight by saying, this is how I feel. There ain't 32 guys that's better than me, but I also know that I could also be a backup, and I'm willing to be a backup. Players that I will back up. Number one.
So right there, we don't have to go through the whole list. The first one on his list right there is Deshaun Watson. That's the first guy that he names that he says, yeah, like I would actually come into the league and I would be a backup for this quarterback. But the main thing right there, I think that was the main question about Cam coming back, is did he have enough humility to come in and be a backup quarterback? Because everyone thought it was start or bust. We kind of saw how that went with the Patriots. You know, hit or miss here and there, and ended up just really not working out for.
No, he got
either
COVID.
parties.
He was decent with the Patriots. If that was a COVID year, he didn't have no offseason. He didn't have no OTAs. He
That's
just
fair.
Came
That's
in.
fair.
And
That's
he
a good
was
point.
balling until he caught COVID. But the
I wouldn't say
Panthers,
he's-
when he came back with the Panthers, yeah, that boy was terrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
That boy was hot garbage.
But if we go ahead and we fast forward through this video all the way to the end, because I just don't really care to hear him list off all the
So
names.
basically, every rookie quarterback in the NFL.
Let's look right here. So Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson, Justin Fields, Tua, Malik Willis, C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young, Anthony Richardson, Jalen Hurts, Aaron Rodgers, Josh Allen, and Sam Howell.
One of these is not like the other on that list.
I think there's more than one
Malik
that are
Willis?
not like the other. Malik Willis is a crazy pick.
And Sam Howell. He's better than both of them.
Anthony Richardson has not played a snap in the National Football League.
Well, neither is Stroud or Young.
Anthony Stroud or Young,
is
but-
not going to play a snap this year.
Yeah.
So he not backing him up.
That's why these are very interesting choices for this list. Like, the range on this list is incredible.
So weird.
You go
I mean, I
from
guess he's saying-
back-to-back MVP Aaron Rodgers to Sam Howell. And three guys who have yet to play in the National Football League.
Deshaun Watson, I guess these are the only quarterbacks he think he not better than.
That's exactly what he's saying. Which
It's
is
a mixture of that and a mixture of young guys who they know going to be day one starters.
Yeah.
Not Anthony Richardson, though. I don't think Anthony Richardson should play a snap next year. But
No.
Sam Howell, that is strictly because of Ron Rivera.
Yes.
Malik Willis, maybe
I don't know
got
what that's
a
about.
relationship with him. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
don't know
think
what
he
that's
would
about.
play better for the Titans than Malik Willis would. Everybody else, okay,
After what
cool,
we've
I can
seen
see
of
it.
Malik Willis, I would be inclined to probably agree with you.
I be
actually.
watching games like Malik Willis might not throw for 100 yards.
Jesus.
It was games I'm like, dog, he's terrible. And I remember when he slid in the draft, I'm like, oh, they hating, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They hating. Why do you, how you
Everyone wanted
pick
the
Kenny
Lions to get him,
Pickett?
dude. I'm so glad they didn't.
You pick Kenny Pickett with the 20th pick.
Yeah.
Folks fall to pick 84. I'm like, man, sure they gonna come in the league. He gonna cut up. He got an arm. He was a
I thought the Lions were going to take him too. I really did with one of the later picks, man. But he
I wish
fell.
they did.
He fell.
I just don't think he should even. I think they put him in a shit position. I don't even think he should have stepped in the field last year, dude.
Tannehill got hurt.
I know,
Yeah,
but
they didn't
like,
have much choice. But
like,
Dobbs, obviously, and yeah, it's just a shitty.
I mean,
it's
it
not
gets-
like they're completely out of it either, dude. Like
But
at
it
that
gets to
point,
a
get a
point where,
veteran
like-
QB and like just try to, you know what I mean? Like have
They're
a.
just trying to see where he at, bro.
Well,
The
they
NFL
got a great look at where he was
he
at.
definitely did.
Yeah, that's why if I was the Tennessee Titans, I would start him this year so he could be terrible, and then I'm gonna go get Caleb Williams or Drake.
That's
May
what you do.
or Shadur Sanders or something like some blue chip quarterback coming out next year.
But back to the topic, back to Cam, right? It's just interesting. And like Talk about a guy using his platform, though, I guess you could say, right? Like, this guy has generated a lot of clicks. We're talking about it. This has 1.8 million views right now just on Twitter alone.
He knows what he's doing for sure.
He certainly does. He's built himself a brand that will transcend football. But back to the question I posed to you guys earlier. Cam Newton, say he doesn't make this comeback, which is a feasible, right? There's not 100% certainty that he'll come back and be in the NFL. Is he a Hall of Famer?
Right now I say no.
Because the reason, you gotta think past recency bias, of course. But I don't know. Ty's got his head back. He's looking up to the ceiling in there to see if there's any answers up there written on the boards.
He a black Hall of Famer. He a Hall of Famer to the hood, but NFL Hall of Famer.
No.
He had a crazy rookie year.
Yep.
He was bro. He had a crazy first 6 years.
He really changed the game.
And
Like,
then after that, he just fell
He
off
did,
a cliff.
for sure.
It was the injuries.
Bro, no, it was after the fumble. The Von Miller fumble in the Super Bowl, dude.
Nah, he was decent the next year, and then he just started getting hurt. It was the injuries. He ain't gonna be no Hall of Famer, but to the hood, Cam Newton's my favorite.
He put
player.
on?
Bro. I'll show you so many pictures of us wearing Cam Newtons, bro. We running backs with some cleats that go up to damn near our calves.
I know exactly what you're talking about too, because I had the same pair.
Man, I had them my freshman year in high school, bro.
Yeah.
My toes, they didn't have them in my size no more. Man, I went a size down to have them. My toes was bleeding after the games.
For
But
Cam,
Cam, man.
But
For
you're still
Cam.
warm though.
And I'm talking about I'm getting in the end zone like this.
You dab on him too?
No, he wasn't dabbing. I went to private school. Coaches and anyone having that. But I was.
Like Superman. That's what he was.
He
man.
really did change the game, though.